again. Yeah, I am just focusing on this beautiful lamp and sitting under warm shawl, doing my clearing work, and really find so calm when I'm alone, when I am in a little bit of darkness, surrounded with the nature and beautiful lamps. They give us warmth and love. Amazing. Perfect time to think, to go within. That's what I'm doing right now. I wanted to tell everybody about marriage. Yeah. And what are you thinking about the term, the definition of marriage? If you're here manifesting your specific person, manifesting your dream wedding with your specific person, what are your negative thoughts about marriage? Maybe from your subconscious, maybe from your surroundings, your upbringing, you might have picked them up, and they might be really big ones, or they might be really tiny, and more tiny they are, more difficulties for us to understand. For example, like simply comparison between your ex and your specific person. Your ex can be a person who was your best friend and you wanted to marry in your high school days, or it can be, you know, uh, your teenage crush, or many times in case of girls, it happens that we tend to compare the man in our dreams or our specific person with our father, with our dad, because for every girl, her dad is a superhero. Her dad is everything, the most amazing person, amazing man in the world, where she feels secure, where she feels happy. And he's the person who has been there with her all the time, and she has been observing this man. So when there are differences in the behavior between your dad, where you have already been in a home, brought up, and you feel so homely, and when the specific person is having differences in terms of behavior, then you feel like unknowingly comparing yourself, not yourself, comparing your specific person with your biological father. And these can be tiny things wherein you are not being vibrationally in alignment of having no best person as your specific person. It can be also like it you're not only just playing with the best husband image in your mind by doing so, but you might be comparing yourself and your specific person with um, maybe your grandparents, maybe your parents. Like, will we be able to do all things so good as my parents or grandparents did together? Or we know good enough, they were best, or we don't know how to handle these things. I don't know how my grandparents or my parents did that. There can be very tiny level of comparison. These also can be negativity about your thinking in terms of definition of marriage. There can be a very common stuff that I can say is like, when you're a girl and you might think like marriage is going to affect adversely negativity on your career. There can be something like you have to indulge in household work that you are not doing till date. Marriage is irresponsible. It's a very common idiotic stuff. I have been listening now. I have been listening these things from the elderly, all right, from the older generations. They had these stupid thoughts and beliefs, and that's why they got the blunders in their wedding, and why they are stupidly passing on to the next generation. But with the help of this knowledge, I'm instantly rejecting such nasty thought. Like a person who's of a grandfather age told me like marriage is a compromise. I was like, mirror, your thoughts reflecting back to you. Don't give me your negative thoughts. Don't tell me what it is. Yeah. And so there can be many negative things that people just randomly get it from their generations, and then they also get the same pattern in their family in terms of weddings. Like, nobody is happy, or nobody gets the pure love. Then there can be negativities in the wedding in terms of when you are a girl, like you lose your freedom. Or even for a man, we girls always have an amazing figure as husband, wherein we feel secure, we feel relaxed, and we feel comfy, cozy, we feel happy family. And he's actually just a boy who internally, mentally becomes man when he actually falls in love with a girl, with a woman, and his manly stuff comes out mentally as well, then he is no longer playing just the figure of being obedient, very good son of his biological parents, but then he also becomes a man. And like you're working on yourself, being a girl and then being a woman, then being self loving, powerful, confident woman, meditating, controlled, high vibrational soul, these all things also occur in your specific person. So the man also feels uh, a kind of pressure, or they also feel, I'm losing my identity, I'm losing my freedom. So don't do that either on your man. And if you're a girl or boy, whoever watching this, you both should understand that this happens with everybody, so it's okay, absolutely. And this is a transition, and more you're gonna understand each other, more you're gonna love each other, more easy this transition is gonna be, and you will come out of that as a beautiful butterfly, isn't it? So there can be tiny, whiny negative thoughts about marriage. Rule them out. Like, marriage is a boring thing. Marriage is altogether different thing, because marriage is a responsibility, and uh, love is beautiful, and love is God. Love makes you more beautiful, more happy, more joyful. And when it comes to wedding, then instantly, the rose in your boyfriend's hand gets substituted with a list of the grocery store. So no, like, marriage is not romantic. Marriage is a boring thing. There can be many idiotic things These are very tiny things. They're not very big negativities that can, you know, hinder your progress. But these are the ones which will not make you happy even after getting married. So, this is what I'm doing right now in the beautiful dim light under amazing, amazing open sky with the beautiful lights on the street, beautiful trees outside, and enjoying my time, decluttering myself, decluttering my mind, and write down all these things you might have picked up right from comparison with somebody, to not feeling good as an individual, as a couple, or comparing a specific person with somebody, having negative thoughts about wedding, having wrong thoughts about wedding, might have passed on to you generations to generation, or because of the experiences you have got in your childhood, in your past relationships, romantic relationships. You might have taken as something like this that is making you a little bit of uncomfortable when it comes to marriage. And as long as you carry these negativities, they're there in your subconscious, and they will keep playing the role outside in your 3D life. You will get that in your 3D life. So when the negativities are very tiny, you really have to sit calm, relax, not in so-called meditative state. Really relax and have your amazing time. Maybe sip up your favorite mango drink or something, and just enjoy the peace in the surrounding, the winds coming, blowing on your cheeks, and what are you thinking actually about wedding, what the wedding means to you. Write all these things down, and do two things. If you have negative thoughts about wedding, write them down on a piece of paper, and before burning them out, what you're going to do is the second thing you're going to do is you're going to write exactly opposite of all these on another piece of paper. Like, if you have had this negative thought like marriage is not romantic, marriage is loss of freedom, you will write on the another paper, marriage brings more romance in my life. And I'm so happy and grateful now to have a beautiful wedding which brings me more freedom, more romance. That's how you're going to do it. Burn the paper on which you have written negative thoughts and release it out into the universe. Blow it out of your window into the air. Phew, God. And keep reading. Now, here, please, another thing, repetition. Keep reading the positive affirmations to reprogram your subconscious. And as you definitely know this, if not, let me tell you, best time to read all these positive affirmations is 5 minutes before exactly falling asleep. That's how you reprogram your subconscious, the golden time. And instantly after opening your eyes next day morning, before you totally become conscious, all right? So, if you're manifesting your wedding with your specific person, if you're manifesting your specific person and you're separated, I don't care what is the situation, all right? I don't care what is your situation, but you have to do this. Even if you're manifesting your specific person, first of all, like, I just want to reconnect with him, first of all. No, you have to do this work on the topic of marriage, and then you will see all the things will unfold in your 3D reality. All right, I hope this really helps, because I really find this as brainstorming in my life, and I'm really doing it. And I hope so you will also do it, and it is definitely going to change your life. Hello to everybody who have joined in, and we have just spoke all about clearing negativity all about what you think of marriage, which plays so much important role in manifesting your ex back, in getting your ex back, and in manifesting happy marriage. All right. So yeah, see you soon in the next one. And if you want to come on the live sessions, you have to hit the notification bell icon as well, along with the subscribe button. And if you want me to talk on any other topics or any other questions you have, comment below and I will get back to you with another video. Till then, everybody, let's keep working. I'm also working. Let's work together. Right. Thank you. Bye bye.